No fight me, no, yeah, yeah, yeah. Good spirits. I'm drinking a good spirits. The vibes ain't costing a minute. So no one will know. No fight me, no, yeah, yeah, yeah. My friend, I'm not gonna tell you about me. Good people, it's good people. We only want loving. So good, yeah, yeah, yeah. My family gonna tell you about me. Good people, it's good people. We only want love. Foes like you never do bad. Things where you do, say you never do that. Run for the green and you never look back. No money in the pocket, so you never too sad. Boy, if money make you dance, you'll be dancing forever. To the beat of a drum, never gonna help you. But now hear this story, it's your ex and me. Oh, I do you something, like I do you something. When I hear this show, no, it's your ex and me. Like I do you something, like I do you something. Oh, it's a good, good thing. I'm in a good, good spirit. I'm drinking a good, good spirit. If I try up to the limits, so no one will know. No fight me, no, yeah, yeah, yeah. Good, good spirit. I'm catching up on documents. If I take cars in a minute, so no one will know. No fight me, no, yeah, yeah. I'm in a good, good spirit. I'm drinking a good spirits. If I try up to the limits, so no one will know. No fight me, no, yeah, yeah, yeah. Good, good spirit. Good spirits, and it's a good Friday afternoon. Oh, you started? I started. I'm waiting for my intro. Just whenever you're ready. There you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what you mean. Let's go ahead and start it. That's
Hey, I'm Ariana Grande. This is Cardi B. What's up, it's Megan Thee Stallion. Yo, this is Shaggy.
Hi, I'm Charlie Puth. This is Ed Sheeran.
Live from Atlanta, Georgia, it's the promo show with CazzyBee. Check it out.
Woo! Check it out. Check it out. Woo! It's definitely a good Friday. It's Friday the 27th of June, and welcome to another episode of the promo show with CazzyBee. Let me get my mic in position here. Bring it a little bit closer to myself. There you go. That's much better. Okay, so it's been a while, guys. It's been a while, but hey, I've got so much to tell you about. Today, you are lucky to be here with me today because today is the final show for season 4 of the promo show. So it is the season finale. We are going on hiatus for the summer. We'll be back in the fall with season 5. But today is the finale of season 4. Woo, woo, woo! We made it to 4 seasons.
You're trying to get some noise? Is that what
you're saying? Whatever we got. So it's been about 4 weeks since I've been here because I'm telling you, Fridays have just been getting so packed. So we may have to come back with a whole different day, but that's another story. But I've been doing all kinds of different things on Fridays. As you know, this is June 2025. It is the Caribbean American Heritage Month, the month of June. So it's been really, really busy. I've spent some time doing the opening ceremony. If you were there, thank you for showing up. It was a great event over there in Atlanta City Hall. Amongst other things, there's been so many different events. I know the film festival was on. I know yesterday they had a Zoom. Just different events. And we're going to end actually, we've got 2 more events in June that I need to tell you about before we end this month, the Caribbean American Heritage Month. So starting with tomorrow, so tomorrow evening at SOSIS Event Hall, the Georgia Caribbean American Heritage Coalition and SOSIS Event Hall presents Gala Nights. Now, if you're from England like me, you will say, they say gala. They say gala. They say gala night here. I say gala. They say gala. So Gala Night is happening tomorrow night, celebrating 20 years of the GCAHC. We've got a special appearance by my friend and international fashion designer, Michelle Cole from Colfax. Then we also have live entertainment. It's going to be from 7 p.m. until 12 a.m., give and take, but 7 until 12 at SOSIS Event Hall down there at 2615 Sullivan Road in Atlanta.
RSVP. Now, this is very important because they are trying to get as many tickets sold as possible before tomorrow. Because I'm telling you, it's going to be such a, it may well be sold out. So make sure you get your tickets early. You've got 3 numbers that you can call. Monica Trotz, the president of the Caribbean American Heritage Coalition. Her number is 678-656-7688. You've also got Jocelyn. Her number is Jocelyn Martin. Her number is 404-667-7933. And then Selena Andrews at 678-964-3383. You can also go onto my page. I've been posting this flyer. There's a QR code that you can scan for payments. So that is Gala Night happening tomorrow evening, Saturday, June the 28th. Then on Sunday, I believe this is the last event for the Caribbean American Heritage Month. Sir DJ Charger and CLTV presents Fam for Life. It's a family Sunday fun day, and that is on Sunday, the 29th of June, 2025, starting at 10 a.m. So you can literally go out there, have some breakfast, and spend the rest of the day. Take your chairs, take the family. There's going to be games, dominoes, kids showcase, vendors, back to school drive. So bring your chairs, bring your tents, bring your family. It's going to be hot. It is going to be hot. It is going to be hot. It's going to be a very hot day. Parts of the proceeds are in aid of charity, and it's over at Wade Walker Park, and that is at 5605 Rockbridge Road in Atlanta. Telephone number for more information, 917-667-4407. So you have, once again, Sir DJ Charger and CLTV presents Fam for Life, a family Sunday fun day happening on Sunday. So, I forgot to mention, there's going to be food, there's going to be drinks, there's going to be music, 3 soccer matches. So that is football to me, but it's soccer. So if you like soccer, there's going to be 3 matches. There's going to be performances, a kiddie zone, business expo, networking. There's going to be a whole bunch going on Sunday. So make sure you get out there nice and early, before the sun comes out. Because, once it gets to around noon, it's going to be warm. Everything's going to be kicking off, the soccer matches and everything else, performances and so forth. So make sure you're out there on Sunday. So those are the 2 that I have for this weekend. Let me also start by thanking the sponsors of the show. As you know, Caribbean International Shipping, always a great sponsor of the community on the whole. They have been around for 30 years and very nice people on top of that. So if you're looking to ship anything between here, the Caribbean, South America, Central America, make sure you contact Caribbean International Shipping, available at 770-323-1111. Also, my show is live on Bacchanal TV. Make sure you log on to Bacchanal TV. Again, lots of Caribbean content, and that is BACANAL.TV. And if you would like to sponsor the radio station, if you'd like to sponsor myself, please give us a call. My number is 202-550-2923. And here at the studio, 678-661-1819. So I have a very special guest today. Well, I gotta say that because he's standing right in front of me. So I have a very special guest today. Oh, hi, Levi Jackson. Levi, I gotta get you in the studio. This is a drummer all the way from Guyana. We gotta get you in the studio. I know that Fridays is tough for you, but we may work something out. So, so today I'm going to more or less hand everything over to Lawrence. We're going to be talking to Lawrence. It's been a while since I've interviewed him, actually, so I think he's a little nervous. I think he's a little nervous. So I'm going to be interviewing Lawrence. Lawrence has some announcement. Are you going to stay there, or you want to come somewhere fancy?
No, I can stand over there.
You're going to stand over there. Okay. So Lawrence is going to stand. He's been DJing, so you might as well stand at the DJ spot. So Lawrence is going to give a big announcement. Something huge, as you know, your president will say, bigly, very, very, a bigly, something very big is brewing over at CLTV Studios. So Lawrence is going to make that announcement, but before he does, let me just say, make sure you stay tuned to the promo show on IG, and that is the_promo_show on Instagram. Also, CazzyBee on Facebook. TikTok is also CazzyBee. And YouTube with Catch the Buzz. Okay, and that's Buzz with an extra Z. So BUZZZ. Oh, Mikey Montana. Mikey Montana says, hey, big head. Uh-oh. I think he's got my head is a big Mikey. Mikey, I hope you get better, okay? Feel better. We are all out here waiting for you. You're supposed to be doing all these different things happening in and around town. So we need you out here, Mikey. So hope you feel better. So I was saying we've got so YouTube, Catch the Buzz, and that's Buzz with an extra Z. DJ Silent, hello. Levi Jackson. Levi, we still got to get you in. Thank you. Great job. Thank you, Levi. Okay, so that is the announcements that I have. So stay tuned to my pages so you can hear what's happening with the promo show when we come back in the fall for season 5. So we will absolutely be back, some shape or form, but we will be back. So keep it locked. So Mr. Lawrence.
Do you want me to sit there? Or you want me to stand?
Wherever you have a mic, because you're gonna be talking. So there's difference. We have a lot going on within the studio, within the space. The next I guess journey. So the journey continues, and so Lawrence is on the mic. And we are going to find out what Lawrence has to say. But in the meantime, let me tell you, I'm going to show you this flyer. So like I said, this flyer is on my page. I'm holding it up. It is Gala Night. So make sure you get out your, anything sparkly would do. So celebrating 20 years of GCAHC, special appearance by international fashion designer Michelle Cole. I will be on the red carpet, so if you're coming early, come and see me so we can get a picture and do a quick interview on the red carpet. RSVP to Monica Trucks at 678-656-7688. Jocelyn Martin, 404-667-7933, and Selena Andrews at 678-964-3383. So make sure you get your tickets. It's going to be an amazing night. There's going to be dinner, there's dancing, there's live entertainment, there's a fashion show. Tickets are $85, so come on out, 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. Solstice Event Hall at 2615 Sullivan Road in Atlanta. Are we ready, Mr. Lawrence?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so
Yes,
Lawrence is ready. So let's so I'm going to turn the mic over to him. So Lawrence, let's talk business. So as you guys know, I'm going to turn the camera around. As you guys know, CLTV has been in this location for 5 years, coming up to 5 years actually. 3383. So make sure you get your tickets. It's going to be an amazing night. You got me on speaker. I'm echoing now. There's live entertainment. But yeah. So Lawrence has been, CLTV has been here for 5 years. They had a reset a couple of years ago, but 5 years in total, because I do remember that time. Are we left, right, center? Lawrence is playing musical chairs. So I do remember that time, because I remember coming, it was COVID. I remember that very, very distinctly. It was COVID, it was 2020. And everybody was kind of keeping their distance. Everyone was wearing masks and so forth. And I remember coming in here and thinking, and this is when it was half. It was half the size. And then each year there's been a different event, something big and bigger and bigger and so on. So I'm going to let Lawrence fill in all the gaps. And I'm going to pass it over to him. So Mr. Lawrence, tell the people, how are you?
I'm trying to do both.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
Okay, I'm switching the camera around.
You switching it already?
Yes, I switched it.
Oh, Lord.
So yeah, you're on
I-
you're on camera. You're on
Oh,
camera.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
So I just started talking.
Fire away.
You interview everybody else, but you just let me talk.
Yeah, I already did. I did your intro.
Yes.
I explained that we were here, 2020, COVID. I remember coming in, wearing my mask, and it was half
Should I
the
put on my
size.
dark shades?
No, it was half the size that it was at the time.
Yes.
And each year, something different happened. I think the following year I came back, it was then double the size.
Well, it's normally
So, like,
called growth.
you know.
In every other situation.
Yeah, exactly.
We grew. And
Exactly. So let me turn this around. So go ahead. So tell us what's going on over the next. There you go. You're on camera.
that's what it is.
Yeah. So so I know you have a big announcement to make, Lawrence, here at CLTV Studios.
So let me make it quick. We moving.
Just slow.
We moved. No, but I wanted to tell the audience, over the last 5 years, realizing my dream of owning a location that provided the services that I consistently provided to the community. I felt that I came to this location and did so much, right? This is the location that I've done all the sitcoms from this location in terms of a base. This is the location that I did all three of the movies that I did. This was the base. And tons of podcasts and radio shows and events and fashion shows and all these things was done right here. And I think this location and Caribbean Live TV, I know for sure it was a benefit to the community in many ways. I've made a lot of people who they are today from this location. And for those who know and want to be honest with themselves, they'll tell the truth. But this location has allowed me to realize my dream. And when I looked at what was my dream, I realized it was to help other people realize their dream. Because it lies in terms of media, in terms of radio, they got to realize their dream of either having a radio show, a podcast, an announcement, whatever they needed to do, this location provided them. But as we continue to grow, we find that we needed more space yet again. And I started to look at what could be some of the options that would work best for us. So we were able to secure a larger location in terms of size to do bigger events. And now we're getting a chance to move into a location that just the floor space alone is over 2,500 square feet. And so with that.
So just in comparison, how big is this space?
This entire space is 2,200 square feet.
Okay, so
That's
it's a little
including
bigger.
the studios and all the rooms in the back.
Mhm.
And then, with my office and the front room, it cut into the true size of the space.
Mhm.
But when I looked up where I was going, I saw that after I get my office, after I build the studio nicer, bigger, more comfortable, I still got a good number of square footage to accommodate the community. What I'm gonna try to do quick, fast, in a hurry is recreate the stage, because the stage area was intricate in terms of people seeing opportunities where the stage could benefit them to present. So I recognize that is one of the key things that I have to get going with. The beautiful thing is that all the plans now goes in play. So the announcement is Caribbean Live TV, Caribbean Live Radio, Caribbean Live Studios. It's just moving. There's no out of business, there's no stopping of business, we're just moving. Unfortunately, we didn't get to get everything finished for it to be a smooth transition, because the current place had a tenant that stayed longer. But the new landlord is giving us an opportunity to get situated comfortably so that we could be able to be the best version of ourselves there. So that was a clear understanding. one of the things that we were unable to do here at the studio that a lot of the community was asking for was events. And because there was two other banquet hall event spaces on the plaza, it prevented us from doing that comfortably, so we had to stop. In stopping, it affected us in a business way. And now that that has been solved, now we're open for bookings. It's just a new place. Know that the downtime might be 2 weeks, maybe 3, because we want to make it nice when we do invite people to come. We are doing business all the way up till Sunday. Monday is our move day. We're moving right in, so this is a beautiful scenario. But you got to give us time to get situated because, again, we always try to present a good product to the community. And I'm asking for that understanding as we fix it right for you in terms of fresh paint, make it nice, smell good, look good. You know how we do it.
You painting?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah. You can get out your gloves.
Yes, we painting.
And get out everything. Okay. What colors you painting? CLTV colors?
Well, we want to keep it neutral because what we found with rental space, it has to be neutral so that they can envision how they see it materializing for them. But we could make like the studio and make it colorful and make it us in other areas. But what we are presenting is just a larger, bigger, nicer space in our view. Because it's, we've been here for 5 years and in some ways it looked like we've been here for 5 years. So no matter how much you paint and fix, it still look like an older space. With this opportunity, it's an older plaza, but inside, because it was underused, it is a fresh space. Just need
Okay.
paint, and right now it has a big concrete floor.
Okay.
And it has the ability to remove the ceiling and go all the way up and make it that high vaulted with a chandelier and all of that.
Oh.
So we really have an opportunity to present something nice eventually. But because of the continuation of business, we're gonna try to get in, get up and going, and continue the business, including the 18 live shows that we have per week. That might be the biggest challenge, but our staff and our team members understand, how they understand change.
Okay,
So,
so we have
yes.
a few people on the live. We got Dr. Carmen, Boss Lady Bernard,
Hey.
she's watching. We got Donna McLeod. We got
Hey,
Samantha
Donna, we moving,
Samuels.
Donna?
She said, congratulations,
Thank
where
you.
will the new studio be? We've
So
got Levi Jackson,
Hey, Levi, what's going on, brother?
DJ Silent, Mikey
Silent.
Montana. So a few people watching. We got
Yes.
Alan. Is this Alan?
Yeah, Bishop.
Alan Clark. Okay. So so Donna has a question.
So
When
Donna,
will the new
what
studio
we
be?
will say to tease is 5 minutes away. Literally,
5 minutes away, guys.
right, 5 minutes away. And hint, Rockbridge Road. So that's a good hint, right? Because we don't want people pull up and like, they ain't ready yet. So just be patient with us, Donna. It is one of those places that is big enough to do bigger events. We getting to take our
I'm here.
stage.
Someone said Cazzy. Yes, I'm here. You can hear my voice, but I'm here. Okay,
Oh,
back
no,
to you.
because it's on me.
Yeah, now exactly. Turn it around again. So it's on the Rockbridge Road area, so it's not
Yes.
far, like
No,
5
5
minutes
minutes,
away.
literally
Okay.
5 minutes away, yeah. We did have other opportunities that were bigger, nicer, cheaper, in all kinds of different ways, but I feel that the community is so accustomed to this place being here for 5 years consistently, thank you, God, that any move that I was considering, I wanted to make sure that I could say 5 minutes away. And God was able to make that a reality for us. And in it being 5 minutes away, there's tons of other businesses on the plaza that is happy for me. They're happy that I'm coming.
Okay.
So I'll say to the community, go where you're appreciated and not where you're tolerated. In this environment, Judge Amir thought that a radio station, a TV station is coming to their plaza. Every person that I was introduced to by the property manager, they were excited. They were happy.
Nice.
They were ready for new energy, new life.
Okay.
And what was beautiful, the person that I'm leasing from was familiar. They drove past this location
Mm-hmm.
for years. They never came
Okay, so
inside
that didn't know
until
what was in
today.
here. Oh, it's today he came. Okay,
Yes, so
nice.
I wanted him to see who was coming and what was coming,
Mm-hmm.
and he was very pleased. And a fun fact, he's also from New York. So
Okay.
he got that New York, he's from New York, but it was good that he saw us trying to do right by the community.
Mm-hmm.
He liked that we were community focused. And he felt that that energy is what his plaza needed. And with us getting the opportunity to go there,
Okay.
it was one of the things that made me decide to go with that.
Right.
And as a team, we looked at it to make sure that it works for all of us, in terms of all that we want to do, and it worked, right? So the next thing could be our own building, yes. But this opportunity put us into the financial path to get there, right? Because it is extremely accommodating, and it allows us to do all the things that we want to do. And that's the best environment to be in. So if there's
Yeah.
no challenges, then you could only win, you could only succeed. And with us being able to put up the stage and do all the wonderful things that we do, we're gonna just do it better,
Right.
right? We learned some things along the way, and we're just planning to do it better. So I'll say to the community, yeah, give us the month of July
Mm-hmm.
to, boss man need a rest, and I need to go put my foot in some sand. I've been going solid for 5 years, average 6 days a week, average 10 to 12 hours a day. And
So you have a new bed? You got a bedroom in the other place with a sofa bed?
no,
No. Oh.
I've made a shift in terms of the amount of time, the time that I'm spending here. I'm setting it up for the business to work for me,
Mm-hmm.
not me work for the business. So next big announcement is Caribbean Life TV, Caribbean Life Radio is launching its new television app.
Mm-hmm.
It is 90% finished. This weekend. It is by Monday, Tuesday, it's gonna be in the App Store.
Okay.
It's being tested. So what has happened, my pivot is to get mobile. So Donna, when you have these outdoor events or these events, the community, not just Donna, but for the community, know that, yes, this was the place that you could come, but I've now gone mobile. And that simply means if you got a business that you need promoting, we're gonna put up on you as radio and do what V103 does, or any one of the big stations, set up a table, greet guests, go live and broadcast your location, your business. So give me a call, and I'm still the same, for who know it, 404-218-1234, or you call me on my other number, 678-661-1819. So Caribbean Life TV, Caribbean Life Radio, and Caribbean Life Studios is moving 5 minutes away. We're gonna take the month of July to get it right, and prayerfully be able to open up August 1. In terms of officially, my goal is to get up and open sooner, but I wanna take my time, take the month off. I'm about to do a little bit of traveling in the month of July, so I could just let my hair down. And
That was a
we will be
joke.
back. Yeah,
Yes.
'cause
Hold
I
on,
got
hold
no
on.
hair.
He ain't got no hair. He was probably referring to my hair. But hey Philip, how you doing? He's probably referring to my hair.
Which
Yes.
Philip? Which Philip is that, Philip?
Philip Grant.
Hey!
PWG.
What's going on, brother?
PWG doing
So,
things.
fun story. Is Philip
Yes.
still there? Tell him.
Philip is still here.
Yes, he was there when I opened up the doors, and he was one of the first people came and did business here by doing his photo shoots here
Okay.
before he got his own studio. So, big up and shout out to Sir Philip Grant, because he always called me Sir Lawrence. Shout out to Philip, because when we talk about support, and a lot of times, sometimes I don't feel like the community supports me enough. Yeah, because I didn't give you your video in time, or a price too high or something. It's okay. We all learn along the way. And what I say to the community, lessons learned, And the same way that you want grace and mercy extended to you, extend some grace and mercy for me with what I knew. I knew that at the time when I did what I knew. Now that I know better, I'm now positioned to do better. So come holler at me, call my phone, let's get back to it, right? That's a fresh start for all of us.
And now that there are tariffs in place,
Price gone up.
tariffs and inflation, yes, price gone up. Well, there's going to be prices accordingly. So Philip said from the beginning till now, Sir Lawrence, is what Philip just said. So he is still there. Hi, Philip. Say hello to your wife, please. Okay, so let me ask you a question. So you're gonna give it, a couple of weeks to get things in position.
I give myself the entire month of July, actually.
So the month of July. So we're looking at, still summertime. So we're looking at August.
Some outside.
So do they have parking in the plaza?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so there's parking.
Not as much as this one.
Okay.
But what we figured, there's a big parking across the street.
Okay.
So if we have something
accessible.
yes, if there's something that is gonna take up all the parking, what is good is that right across the street, there's more parking than this.
Right.
So we are comfortable with what that overflow could look like and be. The goal is to just get in and be a blessing to the other tenants on the plaza. Let them know that we are there too.
So is it a big plaza?
No,
Okay.
no, it's just have a lot of businesses. There's like 7 or 8 other businesses in the plaza. I have the biggest suite. I'm the big kahuna on the plaza in the sense that in terms of size.
And do they have, so you said about 7 or 8 businesses, are they open from like 9 to 5? So you'll be the only one that is in the evening?
Right.
Okay.
So there's a barber shop that might go a little bit later. There's a hookah lounge on the end that might go a little bit later. But every time that I pass, we gonna be the energy is what I suspect.
Right.
In the sense that we've been active and now that we have no impedance from management or jealous neighbors or whatever the case might be, because let's say we would have been doing the same thing. We don't have that type of scenario. And so honestly, the purpose of moving is because I wanted to put myself in a position where I could win. And when we kept the events, when we did it outdoors in the parking lot and served the community and those things, we were winning because we were showing our community that with this business, whether it's together on the plaza so we can all eat, make food, drive traffic. Some people don't always get it like that. They see that if you bring a whole bunch of people to the plaza, instead of passing out cars to the people, they fussing that they're blocking up the parking lot. So I dealt with that for years and it impeded my business model. But where I'm going, that was the conversation first. And once that conversation was clear, that listen, I got you, do your thing. You gotta pay your rent, so let's work. And then when we were able to itemize the things that we want to do, it's like, yeah, let's go. And so that put me at ease. Then when it came to the adjustment, modification, price on the rent and comment, so it was like, we want you. So it made me feel good that here it is, I'm leaving a plaza that I built. Let me say this proudly. By the grace of God, because we got to give God the credit and the glory. He allowed my energy to reverberate out where all that you see on this plaza, a high percentage of who is residing here and doing business here, I influenced that decision for them to be here. I'm saying it like that. So once I bring people, because that has been a big deal with me saying that, which is a fact. But if I say it like that, it's causing an issue. So what I'll say, I came here with one business open, a salon that is no longer here, in 2020, July, and with what I brought, a photography studio. That's all it was. I started with that, and then COVID continued because it was already happening, and I couldn't do photography. I couldn't do none of the things that I came to do, and everything that you see me doing afterwards was another experience or another skill set that I learned because of COVID. All the virtualness with me and Mr. P and all the things that I've done, it was because I had to pivot for what I came here to do. Where I'm going, what is good at understanding how the money flows, and events, rentals, and those other streams of income help to stabilize your business, period, especially if you have the space. So this opportunity puts Lawrence and my partners in a position to win because we could do that.
Right,
Then anything else, if you feel like doing photography, fine. If you don't, we gonna be good.
right,
Because the
right,
business model
gotcha.
has shifted. So I just wanted to let you guys
Yeah.
know that rock with me. If you got an event, call my phone. It's bigger and better, and we gonna be lit. All right? Don't
They are
worry about
going
nothing.
to be lit. You
We're
heard what
going
the
to be
man
lit.
said.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, man.
So
We in
that's
a good
what he
place.
said. Be in a good spirit.
Yes,
So let me just, for the ones who didn't catch
Yes.
all of that, just to let you know, we just had Lawrence, CEO of CLTV, Caribbean Life TV, Caribbean Life Radio, who just made an announcement that they are moving to a location 5 minutes away.
yes.
So give it some time while they get, everything together, and then they will make an announcement on when it's opening, a
To the
grand
public.
opening.
Yes.
But it's 5 minutes away from here, so it's in the same,
General
vicinity.
vicinity, yes.
And it's 2,500 square foot, so it's a bigger location, and he's excited. Everything is moving. The radio, the TV side of things, the
And the
studio,
studio, yes.
and what?
No, I'm just confirming.
Oh, yes. So everything is moving, and that is happening Monday. Monday is moving day. Okay, Monday's moving day. So
Yes.
this is the last weekend.
Yes.
So Monday's moving day. So thank you guys.
Tell them
for
they could come
tuning
tonight.
in.
What we doing? Tonight we having a celebration.
Lawrence will be here. He's here. What time you leaving, Lawrence?
When is that?
Oh,
I'm celebrating the place. Listen.
yeah. So
So pull up on me
Pull
anytime
up.
now, all the way till 10, 11. Just pull up. We got free
you
food.
gonna stay there?
drinks.
You gonna be there till 10, 11?
Here?
Yes. Okay. Someone sent a text. Okay, can do the text. Okay, yeah. So tonight, so let me put the camera back on you. Go ahead.
Yes, so guys, I wanted to officially invite everyone that is listening or everyone that is hearing us to stop by the studio. It's one of those things, 6254,
He forgot already.
because I got a new number.
You've been saying it for 5
Yes,
years, Lawrence. How you gonna
yes.
forget?
This location, we are celebrating it and being happy about adjustments. What was the word? Evolution. And so we're celebrating CLTV studio now as it is, and just wanted to let my friends, family, anyone that wanted to just stop in.
It's a BYOB.
Yeah.
Is it BYOF too or no?
No.
Bring your own food? No?
They can, but it's not
Bring your
required.
own.
Because
bottle.
it's not a feeding type situation. It's just a part.
It's just a pop-up.
It's like a pull up,
It's a lime.
a lime. We
It's a
lime it.
lime. He lime
So
it.
I want to officially invite everyone that's listening or watching the show to stop by 6254 Memorial Drive, Suite C. I gotta get my new suites in my head now. And I'll just be here entertaining you guys as you stop in. We got some drinks, some cold beers. Just come by. We can be playing some music and just vibing till after 10, 11. So I'll just say about 11. I'll probably try to shut it down.
Till it get dark.
It's dark at 8:39.
Till it get dark outside.
Yeah, but I wanted to invite you to pull up to the studio, and we're gonna have a good time. It's a good vibes. You know, we're
Good spirits,
Yeah, we
people.
live in this location on a good note. We in good relationship with the property owner. They appreciate all that we've done.
So we have a wonderful message from Miss Jackie Brown, says, good luck on your move, CLTV. Sorry, I will not be there till 9 and celebrate your move. Thank
What's
you,
up, Jackie?
Thank you, Jackie.
Yes.
Jackie's got big news. I'm telling you. I know people are calling her with all this immigration stuff going on, Jackie, and your phone must be ringing off the hook. but we'll make sure we get people locked in.
Yes.
So Lawrence, so thank you. I know we're coming up to the hour, so thank you for letting us know what's happening with
Oh,
CLTV.
Sunday. Oh, you can tell them about
Yes,
Sunday?
I'm about to finish up
Okay,
with.
but CLTV is also doing a community fun day in Wade Walker Park, June
Wade Walker
29th.
Park. You
Okay,
also
I'm just
have,
gonna tell them, yeah.
yeah, you also have the arts, Mr. Austin
Oh, yes,
Thompson,
Austin Thompson,
happening
yes.
here on Sunday.
Sunday,
please
so
do.
it's an amazing weekend. You know, we were booked all the way till the end, so
Do
we
you
had
know
to be here.
what time is Lawrence's event from?
Austin,
Austin.
I think they were like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
good.
in the later in the afternoon. When the rain starts, we'll come inside.
Yes, it's gonna rain from like maybe
5.
about 5-ish on Sunday. So
Come to the studio.
let's tell you about an event happening this Sunday.
Yes.
Actually,
You
let's
gotta
start.
release me officially.
I know. Let's start by let me just turn this around. Okay, we're gonna start by telling you what's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow, the Georgia Caribbean American Heritage Coalition and SOSIS Event Hall are having their gala night. I'm so tempted to say gala, but they're having gala night celebrating 20 years of GCAHC. There's a special appearance by international fashion designer Michelle Cole of Colfax. There's going to be live entertainment. There's going to be a fashion show, a dinner, so much happening tomorrow evening. Tickets are $85, and that is on June the 28th, starting at 7 p.m. Until midnight, give and take. And that is over at SOSIS Event Hall, 2615 Sullivan Road, Atlanta, Georgia. Now, RSVP and more information is contact Monica Trotz at 678-656-7688. Also, Jocelyn Martin, her number is 404-667-7933. And then Selena Andrews at 678-964-3383. Now, the flyer is on my page. So once again, the tickets are $85. It is the gala night happening tomorrow night at the SOSIS Event Hall. The information is on my page. Go scan the QR code if you'd like to get tickets. We will all be there. It's going to be a fun night. Get all dressed up, get all fancy. So that's what's happening tomorrow. Now on Sunday, Fam for Life. So Sir DJ Charger and CLTV presents Fam for Life. There's a family Sunday happening on June the 29th from 10 a.m. until around 4 or 5 o'clock. And that is going to be food, drinks, music. We're going to be playing soccer, 3 soccer matches, performances, a kiddies zone, business expo, networking. Lots and lots happening there. It's at Wade Walker Park at 5605 Rockbridge Road. More information, 917-667-4407. Part of the proceeds are in aid of charity. There's going to be vendors out there. You guys can play dominoes, whoever plays spades, back to school drive, bring your chairs, bring your tents, bring the family. That is what's happening on Sunday between 10 a.m. and I guess around 4, maybe 4 or 5 o'clock. And then when you're done there at the studio, this is the final event for the studio. And it's going to be Mr. Austin Thompson is having a Caribbean Arts event, which is happening here on Sunday, starting, I believe, at 4 o'clock. And you can come on out and support the speakers. I know Dr. Pastor Chris Scott will be here, Sabrina Sumrall Kelly, and Austin Thompson will be here too. And it's just going to be a great event to finish up the Caribbean American Heritage Coalition. Okay, so I told you all about immigration. So Jackie Brown, her company is My Green Card Express for all of your immigration services. Please, please, please make sure you give her a call, especially in this climate, especially with what happened today at the Supreme Court, where they've given you know who a kind of a free ticket to create or manifest the immigration to what it's going to look like for the next next generation to come. So make sure you get with Jackie, My Green Card Express, that word express. She can help you get that situated. All your immigration services. Her number is 678-933-2499. Or you can contact her at Jackie at mygreencardexpress.com to do your scheduling. Now, I also saw my dear friend, Miss Alma. Miss Alma is on the live. She's watching from Whale Ware in Arbor Place Mall. Hello, Miss Alma. Her number is 770-780-5212. Beautiful African attire. Not just attire, she's got apparel. There's lotions and potions and bees and shoes and so much, hats, just a whole array of beautiful material, beautiful African design attire. So make sure you contact Miss Alma. Okay, so that is the end of the show. Like I said, this is the final season 4 finale of the promo show. We will be back in the fall for season 5. 5 Alive, season 5 is coming back in the fall. So today is the final show of the season. So I just want to thank you all for tuning in. Those who have tuned in live, thank you, as well as everyone else who watches us, on Caribbean Live TV. If you're watching on Bacchanal TV, if you're watching on my YouTube page, if you're watching on my Facebook page or Instagram, if you watch the live, if you watch it afterwards. And I know a lot of people, I see those numbers, a lot of people go on afterwards and watch the show, watch the replay. So thank you guys for tuning in. 4 seasons. This was quite a interesting season. It was I changed the date, I changed the time a couple of times on Friday, but we made it happen. Miss Danny's not here today. I'm sure she is thinking of you all. She will be back with CLTV. She will definitely be back. You will see her in the fall, and just stay tuned. Stay tuned to all of my pages to find out what day the new show will start and when we will be back. Greetings, Rochester Gilbert. Greetings to you too, sir. All right, so that is it. Any final words, Mr. Lawrence? No? Mr. Lawrence is shaking his head. He's got some packing to do. He's got a lot of things to pack, all these mics and stuff everywhere. So Lawrence is going to be busy packing. All right, so thank you guys. Don't forget this weekend, the final weekend for Caribbean American Heritage Month. Lots of things happening. Just stay tuned to all of the pages on social media so you know what's happening and where. Thank you again. Thank you very much for tuning in. Do we have a song to sing?
What song you want?
We can hear anything. Dancer. I like that. A big dancer. You know the dancer song?
No.
I feel like rocking. It's called Dancer. Dansa. No, dancer. He's Guyanese. That's how we spell dancer. Dansa. So thank you guys again. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you all. I know my hair is a little bit messy, but that's okay. Thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you around. I'm gonna be. I'll see. Yeah, I'll be around. I'm gonna be doing some quick lives. I'm live on TikTok. I do a lot of cooking, and I'm always in the kitchen on TikTok. So make sure you tune in and follow me on all social media. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Oh, hey, Danny, we just talked about you.
Big talking like
She just told Danny
when you run, tell you you's a big dancer. Come show them you's a big dancer. Bend down if you's a big dancer. Waistline cause you's a big dancer. When you run, tell you you's a big dancer. Come show them you's a big dancer. Bend down if you's a big